Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this. This is my, my contractually obliged 6-monthly video. I've done all my E3 videos. I don't know if I've put this up first or last, so if I've put it up last, you can go check out all my E3 thoughts. I'll leave links in the bottom, but this is just a catch up to let you guys know what I've been doing, what I've been playing. So in no particular order, Mass Effect Andromeda. The less said, the better. Started off really good and then it got really sparse, really fucking quickly, really repetitive. The characters sucked and I didn't like the ending. At the moment I'm playing Wildlands, which is empty, boring and dull, but I picked it up on sale at Target and I cannot stop fucking playing it. You know why? Because they put collectibles on the map. And the minute you can have the most boring piece of shit game ever and put collectibles on the map and I will play it. I can't, I have OCD. I can't help it. Other than that, the game sucks. Wouldn't recommend it. Let's talk about it. I've never been to Bolivia, so I can't comment on the geography of Bolivia. But in a video game world, if Bolivia is really as rocky and hilly as depicted in here, pick another country or make it gameplay fun-wise. Because Jesus, the moment you go off-road, you're fucked. There's rocks everywhere. I've got stuck in that many rocks because I've fallen off a motorcycle after hitting a rock, fell into a rock that was in top of another rock, and then went down that rock and couldn't fucking, I had to restart the game. Fuck. It's like they developed, they made the map, and then the indie guy, the intern was like, hey guys, can I do anything? And they're like, yeah, take this paint tool, which they would use in video games, I'm assuming, and go, just spray some rocks. And he's like, oh, I'll fucking show them some rocks. I'm going to get a job here for life doing rocks. I love rocks, so, I should be a fucking geologist. And just put rocks everywhere. Everywhere. And this would be the core. If you're playing this online, and I'm going to talk about rocks a lot, but I don't care. If you're playing this 4-player co-op with either your friends or people you don't know, it is going to start so many fucking fights because people think you're a shit driver, when in reality, you've just gone off-road because who the fuck wants to go, if your point is here and you've got to get here, the GPS is like, go up there, then down, then up, then down, then up, then down. You just want to go down the hill, hit every fucking imaginable rock on the way down, fucking gives me the shits, fuck that game. But they put collectibles on the map, so I fall for it. Horizon Zero Dawn, haven't finished it because I kind of got bored. It gets repetitive. I like it, I think it's a great game. I like Ashley Birch. I do like her. I like the Hey, I Was What You're Playing and her and fucking, what's that, Life is Strange. Anyway, good solid game. I just got bored of the combat. It was like lay a trap and then do this. I never really felt like I was getting a lot stronger, that when the little enemies came, I could just go whoop and move on to the bigger, badder guys. I just feel like I'm probably bad at the game, which helps. I haven't got the patience to lay traps and all this stuff. So I just kind of got bored and then just ran around all the... And anytime combat came and I wasn't in an actual mission, just went around it. And that's another game that puts collectibles on the map. I've got to stop buying. They should put on a sticker on the back going, collectibles are on the map, and then I will not buy the game, because I can't... Anyway, good story. I actually quite like it. But again, I just got bored of having to run around enemies and stuff like that. I'm at that point now in Wildlands that I'm like, fuck this, get a helicopter, land, get the collectible, out. So, yeah, great game. If you haven't played it already. Oh, by the way, in Australia, right now at Big W, they've got their massive toy thing. This is why I like... It's the one time a year that I like that Big W and Target and all that class of video games as toys, because it's cheap as fuck. All these games, like, really cheap. And if you haven't got an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, or both, you could probably get both, no shit, for like $600. The PlayStation 4 is on sale for like $300 with 2 games. The Xbox One is $260. With 2 games, Forza and Fallout, and 3 months of Stan. So if you haven't, now is the perfect time. At least go out, even if you want one for Christmas. If you can't afford one, have a whinge, put it on lay-by. Now is the time. Then I've got... Which one should I talk about first? We'll talk about Prey. Prey I was actually, because it was really cheap on release at Big W, I think it was. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I like the first Prey. It looks interesting. It looks like Bioshock. It plays like Bioshock. But the issue is with all Bioshock games is you expect a twist. And then when the twist happens, you're like, oh yeah, okay. I thought the story was interesting. I thought the gameplay was fine. A lot of people bitched about it. IGN cracked the shits, presumably because they didn't get there, because Bethesda don't allow early review copies, which I think is... I don't like it, but if you have balls to do that, then the fucking IGN, GameSpot, what did I say? Yeah. All that should go, well, fuck you, we're not covering your games. But they haven't got the balls, so of course this will work every time. Obviously played it on PC, which they have done a lot of times, and there was a lot of bugs and issues, which is fine. Of course you would rate a game shitty if it had bugs and issues, but they never do that with any other game. So I think they were a bit bitter. Then they changed it to like a 9 anyway, so what's the point? Anyway, I thought it was a good game, and I think it's cheap at the moment. Go and pick it up. I thought it was fun. It's not going to win any awards, but it's just a fun game to play if there's nothing, and there is nothing at the moment. Now we get into probably my most mysterious purchase. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm admitting this. After all I say about Jaypanese games and stuff. Persona 5. That's right, I picked up Persona. And look, if you don't play Japanese games like I do because you think mostly they're shit, they're stuck in the 90s, the camera sucks, that's, honestly, Japanese people have been making games so fucking long and they can't program a camera. They just can't. Anyway. You need to pick up a Japanese game every now and then to realise how fucking insane they are. Like, I've got Yakuza, that's a great game. If you like Grand Theft Auto, pick up Yakuza. Yakuza's a great series, I love Yakuza. Because it's just insane how different, A, their culture is, and B, their video game design thing, ethos. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Persona, because I remember I used to watch NoobTube, which is a podcast that was on for ages, and then they, you know, split up and went their own separate ways. And I remember watching it, and they were going on about how good Persona was. And when it came out, I'm like, oh, I haven't heard of a Persona game in so long. And I Googled, and like Persona 4 was like on PlayStation 2. It's like, fuck it, I'll pick it up and give it a go. And it's actually really fun. Unfortunately, it falls to that stupid Japanese fucking design choice of no autosave, which sucks because my fucking PlayStation 4 keeps turning off at random points. And I can't figure out why. I have to take it apart, clean the shit out of it. It's not dusty, it's not overheating, there's heaps of space. I just can't figure it out. So I lose a lot of progress often. Although it stopped doing it now. I think I just smacked the PlayStation 4 and now it stopped. It knows who wears the pants in this relationship. But yeah, it's a really interesting, fun game. I hopefully will finish it, but it's going to take a lot of time. It's a how would I describe it? It's a Japanese turn-based love simulator. It's weird, but I fully recommend it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing and what I've been doing. I don't think there's anything else. I've got Beyond Good and Evil, the first one, on which I talked about, because everyone was so erect about number 2, so I thought, fuck it, I'll play it. So I got it on backwards compatibility for $10, which I'm happy with. What else have I been doing? Nothing, really. I'll think of something cool, but I can't. No, I haven't played anything else, I don't think. No. Played a lot of Titanfall 2, which is a great online game if you haven't played it. You should totally get it, it's always cheap. But yeah, now is the time, if you're in Australia, mate, to go and get a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One or both. Nintendo Switch not so much, it's like $500, which I think is bullshit. Because then you have to buy fucking a controller because no one wants to play with those hideous things. So that's like $580. But if you are in the market for a Switch, Big W, once again, $500 I think gets you a Switch and Zelda, which is probably the only game you'd really want to play. So yeah, heaps of games are really cheap, so go to your Big W and have a look. That is my recommendations. So yeah, if I haven't played any games that you would like me to play, leave a comment. What's coming out this year that I'm going to pick up for sure? I think Assassin's Creed comes out this year, in which case, yes. Shadow of War, cannot wait. I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm forgetting, but that's really about it. It has been an okay year up to this point in terms of games. I think we've had some hits and had some misses. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. If you're playing anything, or you want me to play anything, or if you want to hop on Titanfall, let me know. Until next time, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out, guys. Au revoir.